Hello and welcome, Stephen Hart from the Grinning Frog here. So I've got a couple of sets of dice to show you. The sun's coming in the window and I thought this was a good opportunity to highlight them. So the faction dice for Final Quest, these are the Fomorians. As you can see, there is a ginger, blonde, gold, translucent thing going on here, for lack of a better phrase. But I hope you can see just how lovely those actually are when you have the light on them. And there is a purple hue in there. So it's that blonde purple. When I first saw them, I thought, oh, those are a bit plain. But actually, they are really quite something. So those are the blonde ones, the Fomorians. Next up, we have the Druids. So some of you have D3s from the same series that we have released with other Kickstarters. Obviously not translucent, these are opaque, but suitably, I want to say grimdark, but possibly a certain GW company has, have they copyrighted that phrase? I'm not sure yet. They are really nice, very evocative. I do like these a lot. And then we have the Hero faction. These are a couple of spare dice that we had, so there's nothing to be taken from the numbers of dice that I'm holding. These are the hero ones, as you can see, orange and black, and then there's lovely gold pips. These are actually my favorite of the three, although I have to say the Fomorians come a really close second, especially when you have good light on the game table. So I thought you'd enjoy those. And also what has arrived today from the printers is the second iteration of the Final Quest side quests. So this was the first edition, and we had this printed because we wanted to test the format, make sure that it worked, and also how playable it was. We've redone it, since that's the purpose of having something done in a test format. First of all, this is the folder, one of the folders that you get. Again, this is a test folder, so this text will actually be changed because we've rewritten this to make it clearer. And you open up the folder, it's a double-sided folder, and these are all the same because again they are sample printings. But what you now have, you can see the difference immediately. We've gone for a darker border here. We've added a picture at the top. And you also now have pictures that go with the stats which were not there beforehand. So that reflects the new stat blocks and also just the new design style that we had. So the idea is that when it's on the table and you're playing and you're in the West Passage, you enter the space, it says what to do, roll once on the event table, and then once you've resolved that, you treasure table, roll once per section. So you would then flip this over and roll on the treasure table, and there's your event table at the top. So it's really simple to play. It's a really good format. We tried different formats, and this is the one that really worked well. On the back, you have the rules, so you can see how this has changed. Content's broadly the same, but the format has been improved, making certain points clearer. And you will have that how to play section on each of these side quests. So if you take it away separately, you're not thinking, oh, what's the rule again? It's going to be on the back of it. And it will also be back on the back of the folder. So that's what you get. I think this has really turned out really nice. This is a proper presentation folder, high quality gloss folder, and it holds what is now the 6 adventures because you fabulous backers have unlocked the 6th one. So yay, that's all good. So I hope you've liked that.